Hi, in this video I'll be testing this ShanWan Q37 mini wireless gaming controller. You'll see me unbox it, examine the controller up close, compare its size to other devices, talk about charging the controller, pair it with an iPad Pro as an Xbox controller and PlayStation controller, play some games, pair it to an Android tablet, play a game on it too, connect to a PC to play a AAA game, update the firmware on the controller, see what configurations can be done on this controller, test it on the Gamepad tester website, see how sensitive the gyro sensor can be, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this controller. Anyway, let's begin with the unboxing. On the box is labeled ShanWan Q37 wireless gaming controller. Here's on the back, one-click power pairing, one-key power back connection, double rocker, lightweight portable body, 3-speed mode selection, and 4 side buttons, and more detail from the manufacturer. We have the controller, thank you card, and the user manual. Here you can always skip ahead, but I like to show you the manual. You can pause or skip at any time. You have the X input mode for Android, iOS, and Windows. There's the switch mode, and there's the PS4 mode. Here I'll be going over the gyro sensor, the firmware upgrade, and I'll be going over charging, sleep, and wake up functions. It's smaller than I expected. The first thing you notice is how compact it is for a controller with 2 sticks. It got a sleek, minimalistic design with just the right amount of buttons, and it feels surprisingly solid for its size. And we have a USB-C charging port. Very nice. Even closer look. The plastic does not feel cheap. It feels lightweight yet sturdy. It has a matte finish that gives it subtle texture, reducing fingerprints and making it easier to grip. For the X input mode, switch, and PlayStation. Got the pairing button and the LED light. Alright, have a listen. Supposedly there are Hall effect sticks, according to description. Again, you can always skip ahead. Here you have the corresponding PlayStation buttons, and we'll talk about switching the X, Y, and the AB buttons just later in the video. Let's compare its size to other devices. Another ShanWan Gamepad controller, an Apple credit card, a 3rd Gen AirPod case, an Apple Magic Mouse, a FlyDigi Apex 4 gaming controller, my United States of America passport, and an iPhone Mini 13. As you may know, I charge everything with this convenient USB-C adapter system. This is the head portion, and you have the body portion. It also does data transfer, which I will demonstrate using it wired a little bit later. When charging, you'll see this green flashing light. Once fully charged, it would be green solid light. Here it is, fully charged. I would remove the head for the presentation in this video. Alright, let's start pairing first with an iPad Pro. Before doing so, I prefer to use the X input mode, but later on PlayStation mode. Now press the pair button. You see the flashing blue light. And there you see the Xbox wireless controller. Select that and you'd be connected. This is Oddmar. The controls feels responsive and the joystick is surprisingly accurate for such a small controller. This controller is practical and convenient for casual gaming. It might not hold up as well under the pressure of more intense gaming experiences like Elden Ring, which I will test it no matter, but we'll see. The compact size and lightweight build are perfect for quick gaming sessions on the go, especially with games that don't require complex input or heavy reliance on precise controls. Basically, what I'm saying is that I don't know about its durability yet, since I haven't had it long enough. And again, we'll see. So far so good, as you can see. This is Rush Rally 3. This game supports vibration, like when you're off-road, landing from a jump, bumping into other cars and objects. And it's a lot of fun. Here I can sense the vibration there. It's not that intense, but it's okay. It's understandable because this is just a tiny controller. There's an app called Gamepad Space, which I will test, where you can lower vibration or you can increase it. And that's coming up later on, or you can skip to it. Here I can feel the bumps, the vibration. To turn it off or disconnect, just press the pair button once. There you see, not connected. To properly switch to another device, have a look. But before then, if you want to wake it up, press the home button. and it will be connected to the last device you used. There, connected on my iPad Pro. Now, say you want to switch to an Android tablet. You basically have to disconnect on the previous device. Then initiate the pairing on the other device. Let's see, pair a new device, and then press and hold the pair button for a second. There you can see Xbox wireless controller. On the other device, my Android tablet. Pair. Now it's good to go on that device. This is Real Racing 3. It doesn't seem to support vibration for this controller, but it's okay. I just want to show you quickly that it does work on an Android tablet. You probably have figured it out that I enjoy racing games. I only wish that I could play each one better. Next, I'm going to connect this thing wired on my gaming PC. So you know I have not connected this controller via Bluetooth to my PC at all. Let's see how it does with a AAA game, Elden Ring. Here's where I realized that I'm used to the X, Y, and A, B buttons being inverted, which I will switch them later in an app. The sticks work perfectly. However, not the X, Y, and the A, B buttons. They need to be inverted. But anyway, let's see how I manage. I just messed it up there. I didn't intend to use the flask. I'm pretty sure now that I need to invert them. For sure. Because I won't be able to play this. The shoulders and the triggers seem to be just fine. Okay, I'll come back after I invert the buttons. Here's what I'm talking about. The X and the Y need to be switched, and the A and the B need to be switched. To do so, you need to download Gamepad Space App. I had noticed this app in the manual. It states that to firmware upgrade it, I need to download Gamepad Space App. While it's downloading, here you can see that you can customize the controller with this app. However, connecting this without knowing how could be very frustrating. As you can see here, I try and try, even though the controller is connected to my iPad. As you can see here. So I figured it out. The only way that you can actually connect the device to the app is to firmware update it. And even after it's updated, you still would have to attempt to firmware update it to connect to the app, which I will show you. But before then, have a look at the normal configuration of the buttons X, Y, and A, B. Now, in the review of the app, no one seemed to know how to connect the controller to the app. As you can see, that's where you normally would go for, at the top left corner. The only way you can do this is to attempt to firmware upgrade every single time. Hold the L, X, and the home button at the same time. But before that, turn it off or just disconnect. And now hold the L, X, and the home button at the same time. There, you can see it's connecting right away. In here, there's so many customization that can be done. I already switched the A and the B, as you can see. Now I'm going to switch the X and the Y. Have a look. There we go, X to Y. Now we're going to do Y to X. And it's done. Back to the Gamepad tester website. Everything seems to be working. The A and the B, the X and the Y seem to be where they should be. Now have a quick look at what this app has to offer. It does button macros. A lot here you can do, like vertical reverse on the sticks and convert to arrow keys. Here you can adjust the vibration sensitivity. You can calibrate and do circularity tests on the sticks. And there are dead zone, curve settings, custom. A lot you can do. Now that I have inverted the buttons, I can test Elden Ring, the game, properly. I'm just going to go and pick up the runes that I had dropped. Now I am more confident using this controller. Now that the buttons should be as they are. I get to test more buttons like the view and the menu buttons, and even pressing down on the sticks. Have a look. Just overly cocky there. Okay, quickly, I'm going to Bluetooth connect to the PC. Just the same procedure, press and hold the pair button for a second. And there you can see Xbox wireless controller. Next, I'm going to test the PlayStation controller or the DualShock 4 controller mode. Just switch to P for PlayStation. I'm also going to be testing this gyro sensor when in this mode. There you can see DualShock 4 wireless controller, and it's going to be in red LED color. Also, let's go back to the Gamepad tester website, and it recognizes as DualShock 4 wireless controller. And everything seemed to be appropriate. And for the final test is the gyro sensor. It is easiest to look inside the green box. When I rotate, tilt, or flip, you can see them accordingly. There's also a reset button inside this tiny hole. So, what do I think about this ShanWan Q37 controller? For its size, this controller packs a lot of punch. Although I don't know about its durability yet, but it's versatile, easy to carry, and performs well across multiple platforms. But as mentioned earlier, it's practical and convenient for casual gaming. However, when it comes to more demanding AAA games like Elden Ring, the Q37 might not be the best option for the long haul. When you get mad at the game, I don't think it's built to withstand the kind of wear and tear that can comes with the rage that you have for playing a game like Elden Ring. And it might not be as comfortable for extended gaming session, where a larger, more ergonomic controller would be more preferable. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you come back for the next video.